Hey, welcome everyone. Greetings. It is GleeCon, and I am happy to be back bringing you another episode of Lore of Warcraft. On our last episode, we read a little bit in the Dungeons and Dragons source book called Dark Factions. We read about the Explorers League or Explorers Guild and the Dwarf Brand Bronzebeard and all the others that run it, and kind of their motivations for being such fastidious archaeologists. We have also been playing through World of Warcraft Classic, and it is a marathon. On our last episode, we had some fun in Ashenvale with Shalasir, the Night Elf Druid, and we did some quests where we killed those dirty little sea creatures, Murlocs, Naga. But now, if you want to stay a while and listen, we'll jump over to the Horde side with our longtime friend, the Warlock Faranel, head figure in the Apothecary Society, and a man, a Forsaken, questing through the Hillsbrad Foothills. Now, he's a little bit higher level than most of our other characters. He's level 25, I believe. He's got some work cut out for him. Got some cool little moves. And let's see. I have a completed quest in Elixir of Pain I'm supposed to go deliver over there. We also have Hillsbrad Peasants and Hillsbrad Human Skulls we need to get. So we're going to be heading into this realm over here, and we're going to kind of check out, see how that goes. Let's just hope it all works out. I can tell I've recently died because I have my herbs turned off. That means death has recently become me. Let's get this herb over here, and then we'll just kind of go over and see how much we can do. We're going to take our time and kill a lot if we can, because he needs it, you know. Come on, I see it. There it is. There's that little Briarthorn. Alright, so we have to kill... We need 30 human skulls. We need to kill 15 peasants. And we need to deliver... I don't know why the human skulls are like pathing. I guess they're everywhere. We also need to deliver the Elixir of Pain to Stanley. Alright, let's do so. So I guess we'll maybe hit the road. We'll take a little jaunt along the road. We don't need to be crazy killing bears or spiders or lions, oh my, as we kind of work our way over there. See what old chat is saying for in the old looking for group, the new version of Baron's chat, just where everyone hangs out. Jet Force Gemini. This is another classic by Rare. Not familiar with that one. The Rare games I do know are behind Donkey Kong Country fame. Definitely spent a lot of time playing that. I can remember when Donkey Kong Country, I want to say it was 2, came out. I was probably in 7th grade, and it was a banger. I can remember not paying attention in science class as I instead talked to my friends. One of the, in hindsight, funny stories, but absolutely most shameful moments of my life happened in that 7th grade science class. I don't remember the teacher's name. She was a Greek woman, strong accent, strong Greek last name, like some kind of Papalopoulos kind of name. And I had a front row seat in that class. And in that class, so it was kind of set up in like rows, and the, I don't know, probably like maybe the class is divided into rows and rows, and the desks were kind of side by side. So maybe there was 4 or 5, or maybe only 3, probably about 3 desks, then a row down the middle where she could walk, and then 3 desks, and it was kind of set like that, almost like a choir style or pews or something. And I was tucked in of the front row, 3 desks, in the far corner. My teachers loved to sit me there when I was young. I was oft in trouble. I had my seat moved quite a bit, and by the end of my high school career, I was on the ultimatum path of do this or else, because we do not give a crap if you graduate or not. We just want you to stop annoying us. And as I sat in my seat, talking to my friends, paying attention, I did like science, or not, thinking about Donkey Kong Country. One of my friends had brought in like a Nintendo Power, or maybe some kind of strategy guide for Donkey Kong Country. So that was really what it was all about for me. I just wanted to look about where to find all the donkey coins, or whatever they're called. And right in front of me, so here's the three desks right in front. There is a bookshelf kind of leaning against the wall, and it had, I don't know, the classroom textbooks or some frickin' fossils. Who knows what my 7th grade science teacher had up there. And the teacher kind of walks over. She goes to get something from this bookshelf, and it obviously was not like safety fastened to the wall. I mean, a lot of people don't even do it at their homes. I'm sure teachers aren't safety fastening their bookshelves to the wall. But she should have, because she disturbed the delicate balance of that bookshelf, and I'll never forget the look of just abject fear in her eyes as the entire bookshelf, full of books and fossils and samurai swords or whatever she had in there, just slowly starts falling on top of her. And I was within hand's reach. If I could have just lifted a hand, maybe I could have made a difference. Certainly, by the time that bookshelf had fallen down and crushed her, and she was just laying, just laying on the ground, spread eagle, smack dab bookshelf laying on top of her, I probably could have sprung to attention, maybe helped her out, helped maybe lift it up. Other kids in the class reacted like nice, normal, civil humans, and they did exactly that. And I just stood frozen. So, truly, when they say, like, your true character is shown in the heat of, the fire of stress or conflict or whatever, the forge of true need. Well, time and again when I was a youth, that forge of true need revealed me to be an inactive, incapable coward. And I like to say I learned from those things, and I'm better now than I was then. I sure hope so. But man, I just watched her get smushed, and I really want this herb. There we go. So, worse than all of that, okay, so there's the shame of inaction. I just watched, and she was smushed, and whatever. I was 7th grade, so it's probably like other 12-year-olds in that class. And worse, maybe someone would have said anything, but probably not. A bunch of 12-year-olds, they're probably not really thinking that much about it. They're just freaking out that the teacher is, being smushed. So, I got a little wrapped up in this. Worse than that was the teacher just looking at me the entire time. Like, oh my god, you are just watching me be smushed. Possibly she's gonna make it, who knows. But whatever happens, it was not going to be because of me. At least any kind of positivity. And to cap the whole shame off, she gets up when it's all said and done, and she stands up, she's brushing herself off, she's shaking, she's got the adrenaline pumping, and she just looks at me and she's like, "Why didn't you help me?" Just over and over again in class. And I just don't think I ever lived it down. Clearly, some part of that still strong, just stayed with me. So I hope I learned from that lesson. I hope that any kind of action I may take as a person now is somehow tied into Mrs. Popolopoulos or whatever her name was, being smushed in front of me. So, not my proudest moment. But that is there you go. You just read one word and one sentence in chat, and that gets us through a walk over to the human slaying that we're gonna have to do. I killed some animals because we can never be too high level. And Hillsbrad is just, it's a good zone for the Horde. It's way worse, as Nessingwary has seen recently for the Alliance. I don't know what he's going to do. It's going to be a lot of grinding for him. But, that's part of the show. Let's just grind it out a little bit. Get our herbalism going. Okay, so we are here. We do need the peasants. We do need the skulls. So we're just going to kind of... Yeah, that's a footman. I mean, ideally I want peasants. There's a farmer. There's a peasant.
Far away.
I hear thugs clapping for me. Thank you, thugs. I mean, that's sort of kind of my little guy's name. Alright, so I'm just trying to fill my bags up. Wow, that guy is really... He's already running. Is he gonna run out of range? He sure did. And he's gonna die. So we did get one of our 15 peasants. And do we get a skull? No. Are we supposed to do something to get the skulls? No, we're gonna get a cool skull ring. But yeah, it just says over the course of your long battle, bring me a bunch of skulls, you buffoon. Okay, so I'm not... Whatever. We're gonna make our way up to this elixir of pain because it seems like if we need 30 skulls and they're not 100% drop rate. This guy says, Meat Cat says, I love questing in Desolate. Cool, bro. Desolate is actually pretty dope. I don't know about Desolate. Desolate is one of the most underrated zones. Yikes. I'm definitely... I try not to... At least, there you go. Someone's like, Desolate doesn't exist. I think I try not to at least openly do it in like chat, but I'm absolutely like a grammar, spelling, typo snob for sure, 100%. Like, Desolate, you idiot. Am I supposed to do something? Now I've killed 2. And yeah, I guess I'm a little disappointed that these guys... There's a council in. No. No. Get him over there. He might not even come to us. Oh crap. That's unfortunate. Okay, so we're gonna run. Yikes. I'll sacrifice if I have to. Yeah. We have the energy or whatever we need, but that wasn't very smart of me. Okay, we'll go ahead and pop another one of these guys up, and then... I guess, I don't know. Do I have some food I can eat? Did I loot anything delicious?
What do you want from me?
Not particularly. I need to be able to cook that, some of this stuff. I could drink the blood of my, no, I thought I could drink the blood of my guy, but maybe I don't have that yet. Could use some more potions too, some health potions. I don't see any of those. I could make some. I have, well, a bruiseweed. Alright. So, let's just... Maybe we'll go for the footman right here. Yeah, you gotta kind of be... I gotta be careful because... I want him to be able to draw a threat. And maybe he will. See, look, they just really are, like, immune to his threat. So gotta be a little bit more careful. And we'll just try and drain... I don't know how successful it could be. I hate that. When they hit you, it doesn't... So normally, like, it'll interrupt or whatever. If you're trying to cast a spell, it'll... We finally got one skull. Yeah, it'll sort of... Well, he resisted my immolation. But yeah, normally it'll like kind of stagger you, and the way that the stagger works is it sort of... Come on. They're just really not interested in fighting him. Pain. They're just strongly and no big immune. Well, we got some cheese. That's good. So I get a little bit in there. I don't know if this is gonna make us draw a bunch. Oh, there is a bunch in there. Okay, so we don't need that guy for any particular quest. We just need the skulls. So we've killed like 5 guys and we have 1 skull. This is garbage. There's 2. Don't love how they're so close together. Don't love that those guys are so close together. Not. How are we gonna do this, y'all? Okay, there we go. Uh-oh. Dang it. Dang it. Okay. So, we got the farmer here. So at least he is like, he's kind of AoE taunting. So that did help me some. Resisted the secondary taunt, so I'm probably going to draw aggro pretty fast from him. Get a couple of those going. I mean, the dots really stack pretty fast. I mean, since that's my spec with this guy. Yay! I got a couple more skulls, so I have 3 of 30 now. So this is honestly gonna. We're already 15 minutes into our hour, just kind of walking over here, hiking over here, and we can hearth back. I believe we can. Yeah, we can hearth back to Terran Mill, but it's gonna be most of our journey just getting up to use that poison. It is densely populated in this region. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of clear these farms a little bit. There's no fast journey needed. This footmen are pretty dense. We do. Oh man, someone say Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker. Yikes. Okay, so I mean I'm gonna have to. I'm channeling quite a bit of mana. Yeah. Kind of chill on that, but I'm also filling my bags back up. I've already got 9 of the 12. I'll be pretty full on that soon. So we'll have to. I don't know if I have any water or juice. I don't see any. Wait, situation where I want to. Yeah, see that caster. That caster was a jerk. Really gonna have to hit this guy hard. We drew all 3. Maybe I can get them all and sacrifice me before it's too late. I mean, it's gonna be. Okay, so we are going out of here. I might not even make it with the sacrifice. I might not. We'll have to see how far we can go. Yikes! I don't have a. I don't think I can solo. Oh, actually, I should solo myself. It's a great idea. I can. That'll give me a res right here. That's smart. That's just good science right there. That's just good sense. Give me 3 skulls, but I don't know if I looted that guy or not. Maybe. Okay, I'm back to full life, but my poor Voidwalker, and I could life tap a little bit. Get him going some. Balance it out somewhat. Takes a lot of mana to cast that Soul Stone.
Why do you call?
Well, because you're my buddy. That's why. Okay. So we're just gonna kind of hit it. We're gonna slow play this guy. Let's see how it goes. While I rejuvenate some mana here. Well, I might as well at least hit him with 1 curse. I mean, this Curse of Agony is my specialty. I mean, Corruption's pretty good too. Can't really complain about either. Now let's replenish some of these that I just used. Okay, so we are still about 4 shy. We did get one of those 2 guys, so. There's a peasant. Kind of tough when you have them in the fields like this because you're like, do we need him? So he's being a jerk. He's gonna just hit me hatchet style. I was gonna say I'll wait for him to start running and then I will try to drain his life. Yeah, I can have it. Okay, he died. So let's see how this works. Maybe I can hit both if I really hit everything. Ah, crud. Okay, so he died. Let's get him to follow me. And I will again use sacrifice if I need to. But I killed that stupid caster, so that's a pretty big plus right there. Let's see. Dagnabbit, that guy's still punching me. Okay, cool. Alright, Mactaz, you lived. You can consume shadows. Go ahead. I can't. I can't do such a feat. Oh, I should make a lesser health stone. Use one of my things for that too. Alright. I'll eat one of the bodies, I guess. Not really quite there yet. Okay, so let's try to draw this guy over. Go. Get him, Mactaz. Get him, buddy. And I'm just gonna go hit him with that. Yeah, again, we're still about 5 off. So we'll just wait. This ramps up. So yeah, we'll see. When he starts running, we will hit him with that. I'm definitely leaning more into the affliction side of things. You know what? Let me eat his corpse. Might as well have a delicious corpse, since they're not giving me the freaking skulls. 4 peasants, a bunch of other guys, and we have 3 skulls. This is a joke, really. We might not even finish a quest at the rate that they're going to get us right here. There is a councilman right there. Okay, so we'll go ahead and hit him with all the dots. Sure. Okay. Anyone doing Shadow Fang Keep? No, I'm not. I am going to have to redo that, I think. I don't know who I have to do that with. Somebody. Alright, cool. Still need 3 more. We did not get a skull because this game hates me. We have a couple. There's Gorash. Stupid bow. Not a... Oh, we got some people over there questing. Okay. So, unpleasant for sure. They're 26, so it looks like I'm like an appropriate level. Should we just go after this guy? Maybe he'll come. Just don't want him to... Oh, this guy is barely... They run fast. Some of these, like the peasants and the farmhands, they run fast. Ooh, yes, I got a healing potion. Absolutely take that to the bank. These guys, I mean, and they're pretty strong. I'm 25, they're right at my level. So, we need 2 more, and then we'll be full of our things. I mean, but you can just see already we're almost. We have 2 casts of demon armor. Okay, we got a shadow gem. We need 1 more. 1 more soul shard, and we're full. Let's get this farmhand here. Why not, buddy? Okay. This will be our last soul shard we need, and then we can just kind of not worry about juggling that. Not worry about, because it takes a little bit of magic to cast it. Nab. And then we'll just, once I get this guy up here, we will safely just stay in the fields and go after these skulls. So. And then hopefully, I mean, we'll go after the peasants next, because we need that. Which, so we'll see about getting this guy. Just gonna see how that goes. Okay. So he's coming after me. He's a jerk. That is accurate. And now I'm just gonna hit him with this. But sometimes, even just the wand is enough. To really... Yeah, see, I've drawn the aggro. Between the dots and my wand, though, like, it should be okay. Nah. Melon juice, so we do have a... Oh, Stanley looks like a cat. Or a dog, it's a dog. Alright, so... We are not getting a lot... There's Farmer Ray, I believe we already killed him on a previous episode. We gotta be careful here. Okay, let's see what this guy says. Woof. You pour some of the elixir into your hand and hold it before Stanley's mouth. Okay. Stanley sniffs the elixir, then eagerly digs in. Okay, I think we need to fight enraged Stanley, but I'm not sure. I kind of want to fight him, although it doesn't say, like, if there's any incentive, but if he doesn't turn back by the time I kill this farmer, we'll go ahead and hit him up. As long as I don't aggro anybody else right now. And... Okay. Alright. Got a decapitate. Oh, he disappeared. Alright, so I don't know that there was any... It just said turn it in. I don't know that there was a follow-up, unless I missed it. I'd be kind of annoyed if I did. Alright, so we need, of course, the skulls, and really we need peasants. So now we're going to go out back into the fields, and we're just going to fight. We need 27 more skulls. This is like forced grinding. So it's a very large likelihood that we are not... we're not finishing this quest on this episode at this rate, because again we're almost halfway through and we have not gotten there. But I'll at least do the peasants, and we did finish the one about Stanley, although I'm a little bit weird there was no follow-up, but okay. We just need peasants. I also think it's weird that the Battle of Hillsbrad, like, the phase that we're in is kill a bunch of freaking peasants. Okay, so we have a peasant and farmer duo. Don't love that. Alright, so let's just go ahead and we're going to send him in. Let him grab that aggro. Then we're going to go ahead and hit them both. So if we come at this with heavy magic, he should be able... Yeah, see, they're already... Oh, it's because I drew the aggro. That actually makes him run, which is kind of useful. Is it... Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh, we drew a bunch. Okay, so now we gotta run. Okay, follow me, Mactaz, and then... We are gonna, Okay, I'm gonna bop that sacrifice. I also have this healing... No, I can use this lesser health stone as needed. It gets too dicey. We did kill one of those guys. So, alright. So we did get out of there. I don't know... Oh, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna have to re-get a soul shard back. They just respawn so fast, but at least we got one more peasant. Time to go. Okay. So let's go after this guy. And yeah, we're really after the skulls as much as anything else. So this is pretty much your life here. If you want to do this mission, this is what you've got going. Plan to spend, I would say, at least a couple hours. We will probably end up doing a couple episodes where we're just getting these skulls. So that's World of Warcraft Classic for you. When we do it in hour-long chunks, this is what you get. Up to 4. But, I mean, look at our XP. We are already making good progress. Yeah, those guys. Those stupid guys. Gotta be careful. Because that's who spawned on us. And that's probably why there's a dead body right there. To be real. There's all kinds of people in this little section of the farm. The reason why is because of the... This is one of the couple spots that you can get these peasants at. So we are going after these farmers. Looks like we can get some a little bit up to... I mean, we might have to go within the keep walls, I guess, if everybody's going to be jerks about this. I mean, they're not being jerks. They're just trying to play the game, too. Can't insult them. Okay, and we're just going to... I'll be conservative for a little while. Because you never know when you're going to... Oh, I did forget I need to get at least one of my... cards back. He did resist my better person. What I was saying before is rather it just really eats into your channeling time. Pretty annoying. If someone wanted to team up and they invited me, I would not say no to a team up. Even though it would take the amount of time you spent getting the skulls and double it, so actually come to think of it. Maybe there's a farmhand. There's a farmer, farmhand. Supposedly, you could get some peasants around here. Like all farmers. But sure, within these castle walls, stupid. There's just so many. Look at, like, that is a really gnarly pack of guys right there. Oh, we gotta upgrade the beast. We've hit the halfway point. Not upgrade, but reapply our demonic skin, demonic armor. Oh man, I had to right now. So just looking at chat again. All right, it says, all right, who here have I pissed off and wants to duel outside of Orgrimmar? Well, well, we picked the second guy. Oh, good. And he drew that caster. So first of all, come a little closer because he can aggro. Like, he can taunt both. I like that. That's good. So let's get him over there. But I've been doing the seasonal Diablo. I'm getting pretty close. If you do the battle pass, you can get like 90 tiers, and a lot of people are done already, but I'm like, oh yay, number 5 and number 6. Yep, yippee skippy. Let's consume some shadows. I am by no means like a grinder. I just have, you know, I have, first of all, I'm sure a lot of people work jobs and they work a lot. I'm not minimizing that or implying I work so much more than anybody else. But I also just have a lot of hobbies, and I divide my time between a lot of different things. Between playing Dungeons and Dragons, reading. I'm an avid reader. I read a lot. As you know, that's half of what the show is. So gaming and reading are the two things that the show is, and so those are obviously probably two of my biggest hobbies in real life. I also try and for the sake of like not just completely freaking dying. For the sake of like my own health, I have to maintain a certain level of physical fitness. Not that I'm not, again, I am not fit at all. Don't let anybody pretend that I'm fit. I would never pretend that I was fit. But I have to, I broke my back when I was in my early 20s, and if I don't, if I start getting too much pooch, it creates massive back pain. So we just got, I really feel like we got a couple, oh, we're still considered in combat, and Questy can't, Questy's brain can't handle, I don't know if this person is gonna, we'll be nice here and love a couple persons on. So, I can't, crap, I just realized he's gonna die real soon. Gonna have to feed him some. Feed him some life here. So see if I can do it a little more. Maybe now with the ramping debuffs, it'll be a little bit okay. I can a little bit of this. Really hurting my life a lot too. I think we'll be okay. And I'll just have him consume shadows, and maybe I'll eat a corpse or whatever at the end. It does seem like the drop rate on the skulls around this little area is a lot better. So he can consume shadows, I'll consume corpses. Dinner time! Anyway, just for self-preservation, like, I have to... I just can't... if I get to be more than, like, 10 pounds overweight, it's over. I can't... Like, I need a cane to walk. Like, I really... I wrecked myself pretty bad. I was in full body cast for like a year. I fell off a building, and luckily I wasn't like paralyzed or anything, but it was pretty close. And you know, I couldn't walk for a while, and so anyway, I can't remember if I've ever talked about it on the show before, but it's not really super important. It's just one of the other little things, you know. And again, I'm sure all these people, like, there are plenty of people that are in better shape than me that play the game, that have lives and jobs and families, and the only thing I really have is just a bunch of excuses. So, I'm just not devoted enough, I guess. I just like a lot of different games, I like a lot of different things, and I'm not, I guess I'm not focused enough to want to stay and just do the one thing. I really wish I could find some freaking peasants. That'd be cool. That's actually, now we're coming out to the other side where we actually are, we still need 8 peasants, but we're still a little bit ahead on the peasant to skull ratio, but it's getting close. Although it is starting to get to the point where the drop rate on the skulls, oh dang it, there's a peasant. The drop rate on the skulls picked up a little bit, and draw this guy over here. So, I mean, we're doing a lot better on that. So that's cool. I don't know if we're having really bad RNG, if proximity to that castle had something to do with it. I don't know. I suspect we just were having really bad RNG. There's another peasant. Huzzah.
I'm out of range.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, this isn't too bad either, if we can kind of stay in these little orchard programs. I guess I could drain life on this fool. I guess so, let's do some. Alright, so there goes that peasant. I do think there's another peasant right there, yeah. I think there's one of those casters. Oh no, not a caster. Farmer. No, it does seem like that. Maybe that hunter is like helping out. Yeah. Crazy Train. An Aussie fan, maybe. On a crazy train. You know, I told you in a previous episode, you'd get to hear my dulcet tones. Little did you know that meant really high-pitched, parody-style Ozzy Osbourne. Did you know what a treat you were getting into? Die, come on. Alright, so we did get another peasant, that's good. Yeah. And I mean, if this person is just gonna, Crazy Train is just gonna sit out there and shoot for me, I guess I can't complain. I don't really know what their MO is, but I'll take it. There's another skull. I do think we were having better drop rate on the skulls over by the castle. Farmer Kabbalah. Don't need her. Maybe we'll go back over by the castle a little bit, but we only need 4 more peasants, and so that's good. I'm happy about that. There's a peasant. Call him over. Hey, buddy. And we're just past the halfway mark on our level up, so maybe this forced grind isn't quite as extreme as I thought. We'll be okay. There's a farmhand over there. Councilman right there. Maybe we should chase him down?
I need to get closer.
I mean, wow. That one guy was being chased down, so maybe at least we can take this councilman out, and that'll be helpful. He is a jerk because he's shooting me. Don't enjoy that. Butthole McGeezax over there. Him. How dare you shoot me? I will eat you. Alright, so today is Monday. It's a new week. I'm going to try again. We're going to see how good I can do about making episodes this week. We are going to see. I hope. I hope I do alright. Up to me though, isn't it? It just, you know, it's, and I really like this game, so it's so weird, like how the concept of like, well, it's what it is when you make the episodes, it's like, well, I'm gonna make a certain amount, you know, I'm not gonna just like play for 5 seconds and then stop playing. So level 26 undead warrior. So I think that's part of it. Like, I can't just be like, well, I'll just play until I get tired. I'll play however I feel like. No, it's I'm going to make an episode, and with these guys, I'm gonna make an hour's worth of content. So lately, what I'm trying to do is normally on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday it's easier because I have a routine. So I'm a little bit more successful about getting episodes out these days because my wife works Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays. Although this week they messed up her schedule. She's been working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays for past maybe 5 years. She's worked at the same company probably about, I don't know, more than 15 years. We need 2 more peasants. But she changed. She used to always have Mondays off when my kids were younger. It's like I've said in previous episodes, I have 4 kids. 3 out of the 4 are adults and grown. And I have 1 that is a middle schooler, the baby. And when we were younger, well, when we were really, really, really super young, the kids would go over their grandparents, like sometimes, like every other weekend or whatever. When my wife's parents were younger, it was really a big part of, you know, them. They have like a bunch of acres of land. They just, you know, they wanted to be grandparents, and we were young. You know, we were super young. If you do the math, estimate we're about how old you think I might be, and then estimate about how old I've mentioned my kids are. We were super young, and so when the grandparents weren't that old, and I think and you know, things happen. As we got older, I think we got ourselves in a place where we were more able, and we had stuff planned out more. so we could deal with not the responsibilities of parenting, but also the time constraints. Like, we weren't just working crazy hours and whenever we could. We dove into our careers, and there's a certain amount of stability that comes along with that. And also, you start, when you have your first kid, especially so young, you're just flying by the seat of your pants. And then by the time you get older and you keep having more and more trial runs with your kids, you start having more and more of an idea of, like, this is what I think I should do better this time. That's the benefit of having 4 kids. Maybe we should do it this way this time. Maybe we should do it this way. So, alright, so we're about 3/4 of the way through. We need 13 skulls. If we keep up at the rate we're going, we're not going to hit the 13 in the next 15 minutes. We'll see. Kind of see how we get. But we're not going to hold ourselves to it. I'm not going to burn the midnight oil over it or anything. We're just going to push as far as we can. If we get in that, if we hit our hour mark, we'll just... Now, if we're like a couple skulls away, sure. But I'm going to go over here by the castle because it seemed like the drop rate was a little better. I need to make myself another... soul shard. Be ready to use that shortly. Not the best. Alright, so we're murdering these guys, these Hillsbrad. I mean, I don't know how I feel about this morally. Is it okay that we're... I don't think there's anything evil about the people of Hillsbrad. Maybe I missed something on the lore, but I really think this is an example of, like, the Horde just gonna be the Horde. Like, what are we doing? We're just killing. Crap. Yeah, so that's legit all we're doing. We're just killing. We're killing our enemies, and that's, whatever. I guess that's fine. What can you really say about that? There's not. They're our enemies. We're at war with them. Okay. It's a little bit dicey. I'm low across the board. He's definitely getting low. Maybe we can get him to run here. Get ramped up. Dots. Okay. Go ahead.
Not enough mana.
Oh, we did get another one. No. It's okay. Hold. Oop. There goes this jerk. This jerk. For real. Well, it's actually kind of good that we killed him in this order because he's a jerk. And we killed all the pack that he spawns with. So that's it. And now he just switched his threat over to me. So it's actually working because we kind of juggled the threat there a little bit. All right, so we still need 12. I'm starting to think that maybe it was just a coincidence about the RNG. This doesn't seem any better now. This seems more dangerous over here. So, I mean, whatever. We'll give it a try. Kill a little bit. Alright, I gotta do my soul shard. Okay. First of all, let's see if we get anything from that. No. Not loving it. Yeah, I don't need a soul stone resurrection. Alright, so I'm heading back out here. I just don't think it's better. I think we're okay, but... And you know what? When we turn in these farmhands, there's a solid chance that they're like... It's one of those things where they send you back out to kill, and so it might not actually be the smartest thing to grind out these other skulls. I mean, we'll do it because we're here. here, but we'll grind it out for a little bit. But yeah, there's a good chance they'll be like, okay, now go back and kill footmen or councilmen or whatever. Wouldn't put it past them all. That's what they did with the Defius. So I wouldn't put it past them on this. So, yeah, but it's this has been fun. I do like doing this. It's a nice way to end the day. I'll get an episode out tomorrow about where we'll do, what should we call it, the whatever the next round in our book is. And that'll be wrapped up. I already have the next couple books downloaded on tap, so I am ready. Money Magic's travel service. Well, we got Citizen Wilkes' skull. Ports and summons. Just the tip. A mage delivered to any mailbox for ports. Lock stationed at each stone so you can summon the party. That's actually pretty cool. That's a pretty cool, like, that they've opened a travel service. Hats off for the entrepreneurial efforts there. I am looking forward to the point where I think that I got a lot less subscribers and I got a lot less editions, like views and everything, when I focused so much on the reading. But I have to say the reading was really enjoyable for me too, and so I'm looking forward to me, kind of unlock some more books in the series. It's really, I do enjoy that part, and I kind of like what we're doing right now, where we alternate it. I'm also super looking forward to doing the Burning Crusade and showing you guys actually how I would really do because I do the Lore Master journey, and so my pride was stung when in the comments they were like, why would you not do Lore Master? My pride was stung because it's like, dude, that is literally what I do. I have done Lore Master in every iteration of this game on so many characters. I just do Lore Master for fun. And I've done it so many times, I've just thought to myself, that was one of the main reasons I decided to make this show, is because I was like, man, I just know how I wish it was done, and there's nobody that cohesively does it the way I would want. I mean, I do play games weird, like an insane man. Same thing, like, right now I'm playing through the Tears of the Kingdom, and I'm playing it at a very leisurely pace. Like, I'll play it for, like, 15-20 minutes a day. That's it. Honestly, it's because my son plays it so much. And hats off to the Tears of the Kingdom. One thing that's hugely different between myself and my son, and I really think gamers of today and gamers like me growing up, were the attention span for a game. When I was a kid and I got a game, now granted it was probably partly for like lack of options, but I freaking played that game. That game was my game. I didn't even consider playing another game for a while. I would try and beat it, of course, when I was young. I probably sucked. I definitely am a lot. Like, I can beat any game I play now, pretty much. And when I was a kid, I would definitely get stymied.
I can't carry.
Oh, there goes the inventory. There goes the bank. Okay, what can we toss? We have the single sharp claw. What should we get rid of? Those pitchforks actually sell for good money. Oh, it's because the stupid Hillsbrad skulls take up 2 things. I don't want to get rid of the linen. Oh, I could. The shadow gem is not going to drop again very often. Or that's the bloody bear paws. Alright, so we got about 5 more minutes of this. Give it about 5 more. I don't think I'm gonna get my other 9 skulls in this time. But actually, now that I think about it, I don't think we even want to, because they're gonna tell us to come out and kill some farmers or something. There's gonna be a part due, unless we just freaking get crazy like 100% RNG the next 5 minutes, and we get 5 in the next 5 minutes. We're at like that 26, 27 range. Maybe we'll just finish. But I don't think it's gonna happen. TBH with you all. I'm a cool kid. Fellow young people. I use the hip terminology. Oh my. Yeah, see, I almost threw out those watermelons. I'm like, nah, they're dropping too frequently. I'll just have to clear another spot instantaneously. And thank you for proving me right, Liz. You know, and I think to myself, like, I go through cycles. This one, I've been playing daily World of Warcraft retail for, 5 years now. And I've hit a lull for sure. And you know, I've talked about in previous episodes why I stopped back then, but it's kind of weird now because I don't dislike anything that they're doing. It's just a personal, like, I don't dislike what they've done with Dragonflight. I don't. I can't. Oh man, another freaking Poopsie McGee's axe. What should we drop, guys? What should we drop? I guess we'll drop the horn furry ears. It's just, I'm just having fun with other games. I honestly don't have that much fun when I play it lately. And it's because I'm not doing anything like this. All I can do lately is my options are do a couple dailies or world quests, which I've been kind of slow playing out because I've almost maxed out all the reps that you can max out. Or grind out mythics. And there are times where I like to grind out mythics. I do enjoy mythics. But if I'm just going to do the daily power grind to reach the unreachable, the cap that you could never get to, that's my life. Right now, I'd rather do that with Diablo. It's more fun. It's new, it's fresh. Not as punishing. The mythics in World of Warcraft are just so freaking tedious. So you get judged on Raider.io, all this other crap. I'm not saying it's not without merit, but there's a frustrating element to it. It's like trying to get a new job when you're, when you're a kid, when you're 15 or something, where you can't get a new job because everyone tells you don't have experience, but you can't get experience because nobody gives you a job. Conundrum, which I think I would never ever want to be 15, 16 years old or whatever, breaking into any kind of field ever again. I think I would stay doing what I'm doing until retirement, if I could, to avoid that. It's just so annoying. You gotta give people a chance, man. You just got, and I get it, it's a risk. So, I'm risk averse. I'm as risk averse as anybody out there. I do not want to play the stock market. I don't play the lottery. Just can't get behind the numbers. And I'm sure if you look at the numbers about, the cost that it is to recruit and train new employees versus just retaining old ones, or kind of like insurance man's idea. Like, I don't... I understand the math behind it. Dang. To be on the outside is frustrating. Alright, so we've hit our limit here. We're not going to get these last 7 skulls on this episode. We'll do it next time. Let's go hearth back to Terran Mill. Sell off all of our crap. And, I do like how they said Money Magic is going places with his little delivery thing. And I can't disagree. It's a cool... I appreciate that.
Rest your weary bones for a spell.
Whoa. Look at all those crystals. Okay, so we got... Yeah, so we're getting about 11 silver for each of those staves. 24 for that. Yeah, you get 14 for the pitchfork, so it's pretty solid. I'm going to keep those moon... whatchamacallits. Let's go ahead and make these heavy wool bandages. Get up to... I don't remember. I think we can... In Hillsbrad, I think is where we learn the next book of first aid, I kind of think. Kind of broke. I do think I've learned most, if not all, of my skills. Yes, there's that. If I could get another bag, I would trade out one of these soul pouch bags for another bag. I don't think we need more than 12, although it's nice to have 24 soul shards. So I want to join the Reawakened. His name's I'm Hungry. I mean, the fact that they did it without talking to me, no thanks. I'm gonna swipe. I'm swiping next on that. No thanks. We'll sell the Shadow Gem. We'll sell the Gallbladder and Rotting Carcass. I think otherwise we're pretty good. Got these bad boys. Probably sell the linen cloth. Okay, I think we're good. Let's go turn in the Battle of Hillsbrad, and let's see if they give us the next step, and then we'll be done.
The grip of death is tightening around the town of Hillsbrad. The battle goes well.
Thanks.
The humans of Hillsbrad have been putting up unexpected resistance. The problem appears to be that the townsfolk are being armed by the local blacksmith. We need to shut down all supply lines. Your mission will be to execute Blacksmith Varrington. Slay his apprentices as well.
Okay.
While there, bring back a shipment of iron from their stockpile.
Okay.
The supplies will come in handy when we are done with the conquering of Hillsbrad and begin raising South Shore.
Alright, so we've got another opportunity to get some more skulls. But we've got to kill the blacksmith, 4 of his apprentices, and get some iron.
Goodbye.
So there's no, like, smash and grab. We got to go in there, clear the place out. And we will level up in the process, which is cool. So yeah, so that's cool. That gives us our next mission, and I think we're good. So thank you. Thank you everyone for watching and for listening. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Got another episode in the pipe 5x5. And I'll see everyone next time on Lore of Warcraft.